Hi, you guys. Your girl G here. Hey, you guys. What's up? What's up? Your girl G here. I know this might be random in the middle of the day, but I just feel like I wanted to knock out a few things and talk about a couple of topics that I probably won't get a chance to just really do a video on. So I just popped on live really quick, and whoever jumps in, jumps in. And whoever else, y'all can catch the playback, okay? Hold on, let me turn this fan off. Okay, maybe y'all can hear me a little bit better. So yeah, you guys, there's a lot of topics to discuss I wanted to get into. So let's not waste no time. Let's go ahead and check into a couple of topics that I wanted to get into. So let's go ahead and go to the neighborhood talk, and let's see a couple of videos that I wanted to get into. Let's see, neighborhood talk. Let's scroll down and let's see. Okay, y'all, really quick. Britney Spears is getting a divorce. Not to say that I didn't see this coming, because from the way Britney was posted on her Instagram, she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know, I love Britney down boots. I didn't like that conservatorship situation that she had going on, but it still don't change the fact that Britney, you know, is a couple screws loose. You know, she might need to, you know, have some people in her life that could offer a little bit of a foundation, you know. So yeah, she is getting a divorce, Britney, and the prenup on the neighborhood talk, it says prenup prevents Britney Spears' husband from receiving any payment from her after divorce announcement. No spousal support. Sources with direct knowledge of the prenup tell TMZ Sam gets no payout in the event of a divorce. In addition, the prenup precludes him from getting spousal support. He can keep the gifts Britney gave him and his cars, but that's about it. Well, hello, Jen. Thank you for jumping in. I appreciate you. You said you feel bad for Britney. I mean, I do too, because it's definitely some things going on with Britney. Like, there's definitely some things going on with her. You can tell by her sporadic posts on Instagram, but I can at least say we got to be at least a little bit happy that, you know, there's a prenup in place. Homie don't get to just walk away with half of her earnings, you know, because a lot of these dudes, y'all want to talk about women getting with men to, you know, shice them of their money after divorce. The niggas is out here doing it too. They out here leaving with their women money. If y'all talking about it's such a bad thing, then y'all, what y'all need to be getting on is these bros that's leaving, you know, that's divorcing women and walking off with a healthy paycheck, i.e., Wendy Williams' ex, Kelly Clarkson's ex, Mary J. Blige ex, like the list goes on. The men is out here getting their licks too with the women. But yeah, you guys, Britney Spears, I hope she, I, whew, I hope she just finds a way to be okay, because there's some things going on with Britney, y'all. It really, really is. Oh my God, my hair looks so crazy. I need to get a perm, everything. It's going to get done, y'all. It's going to get done this weekend, hopefully. But let's go ahead and move on. Let's see what else is on the neighborhood talk. Let's see. What else happened on the neighborhood talk? Who is this? Let's see, Britney Spears. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the Sierra situation, since that's on the neighborhood talk. Y'all, if you've been watching Love Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all, is doing the do this season. Like, we have to admit, like, Love Hip Hop this season definitely, to me, is giving, you know, what it's supposed to give. Now, Miss Diamond thought she was gonna come on this past episode, and I guess, you know, find her a spot on the show. She definitely is trying it. She said she was going after Sierra, but we need to address Sierra basically talking about Safari with Erica Mena. So actually, hold on, let's see what part. And I don't want to be bad, and I'm good. I'm done. All right, y'all, here, y'all take a listen. I love them girls, like real blood
sisters. No, I didn't call Erica first. Biggest mistake, but I called my husband. I called my husband and told him what happened. You want to know why this?
Can y'all hear?
It's crazy how, for one, I'm a black girl, and everybody said I was lying. The proof right there in the pudding. But we filmed about this on Love and Hip Hop. Y'all was gonna see it eventually. But you know, everybody was like, "Oh, Sierra, she lying." One thing about it, baby, I made money my whole since for the last 6 years. I was struck on my ass off. Me and this little girl. We was broke. We was homeless. If I don't have nothing else, I have dignity, pride, and respect, and I'm a real friend. I'm a real friend. Secondly, when it happened, I called Bambi and my husband at the time, Eric. And it did hurt my friendship. We're all not friends no more, and I don't want to be back their friend. And I'm good. I'm done. And I love them girls like real blood sisters. No, I didn't call Erica first. It could have been my cuz. I watched my friend and nurtured my friend at the time back to life when all this stuff was going on with Safari. Erica almost lost her mind when he was doing all that stuff to her. We watched her go from being almost 150 something pounds to 120 something pounds, and y'all did too, because he drug her. Safari really drug her. So it bothered me. That shit mentally messed me up because every day I was going back and forth in my head like, I don't want to hurt her. I know she loved this man. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt her. So I want to hurt her. So I was going back and forth.
So y'all, that's just kind of a little bit of a snippet of why Sierra basically said when Safari, you know, was trying to be messy and, you know, he messaged Sierra basically trying to get at her. He basically was like, oh, you know, you ain't noticed me taking videos of you. You didn't notice me. You know, we was hanging out. You was coming over cooking for Erica. All that type of stuff. And I really think Safari was trying to pull a Martell hold. I think he was trying to see if she was going to take the bait and she was going to be his next victim of being a thing on Love and Hip Hop. Because if there's anything that we've seen Safari do, Safari is hopping. He is hopping shows. He could have been on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop LA, Hollywood. He'd have been around the world. If anything, we know Safari is community peen. Okay, so I think he went after Sierra, thinking she was gonna take the lick. And Sierra, being a real one, was like, no, like I'm not doing that to my friend, but I can understand, like, okay, so y'all drop down in the comments. If you were Sierra, would you tell Erica Mena right away after you witnessed what your friend has gone through with her baby daddy? Would you feel like if you were in Sierra's position, would you, after being messaged by Safari, would you have told Erica right away? Because y'all, we did watch Erica go through some. Now Erica did for a minute there, she was nothing but tits and teeth. For a minute there, Erica was nothing but tits and teeth, y'all. She was skin teeth. So I can understand why Sierra was like, I don't want to say nothing. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you really feel like you somebody's friend, you're going to tell them. You're going to tell them, like, yo, your baby daddy really tried to get at me. Like, that shit, that'll keep him from trying to get back with his ass, because come to find out, Safari and Erica Mena was still, you know, knocking boots, which don't surprise me, because that's why these dudes have babies with women. They want to be able to spin the block. They want to be able to come back and know that no other nigga wanted to get with you because you do have babies with a man, and keep you on their list of women. The list of women that they can always come back and manipulate and, oh, I'm sorry, I want the family, all that type of stuff. You know how men do. So to come to find out that they was still knocking boots don't surprise me. Let's see. Let me read the comments. Let's see what the comments say. I cannot. Erica De Niro, let's read her comments. She said Erica's mad because she believes she was the preference, even though she didn't get preferential treatment. And for Safari to go after Black woman Erica's weird ass is going to be mad at her instead of the nigga that almost took her life by dogging her and dragging her. Now let's discuss Erica calling Spice the Black Monkey. Erica De Niro. Shout out to Erica De Niro. I tell you, I cannot. It never fails. 9 times out of 10, when a friend tells a friend that their man tried to shoot their shot at them, the friendship usually ends. That is the truth. That is the truth, y'all. If you were a friend that found out like that your homegirl nigga was doing her dirty, when you be the one to say something, y'all's friendship usually always ends because women, like, we are very fickle when it comes to friendships. Or I'm not, but you know, other women out there are very fickle when it comes to friendships, but will take a nigga back who dogged them day in and day out and will take his side and take whatever he say, you know, back to back to back to back. And it's like so tragic because you see how, you know, the patriarchy has conditions women's mind to be so male centered that they don't even realize they're going against their best interests. Like, it's really, really sad though, like for real, for real. Now Erica,
Really look, give them my blood. If I could. I showed y'all everything. One thing about it, I've been married my whole life. I got respect. I don't even put on tight clothes around people, men. Do that. I don't even put on people tight clothes around. Sierra called me one day. And
so actually Sarah revealed that Bambi knew before Erica. I guess she told Bambi before Erica, like asking, like, should I even tell her? And they talked about this off the show, and they said they weren't gonna bring it up. So Sierra actually in the comments, this is what she said. This was not supposed to film on Love and Hip Hop. It was supposed to stay between our friend group. Me and Erica both said we would never talk about this. I was caught off guard in the scene where Erica mentioned it. That whole situation really mentally put me in a bad headspace. Safari was a husband to someone I called my sister. He was like a brother. Never seen that coming and made me feel very uncomfortable. And I'm honestly going through my healing journey and don't have time for this at all. You can tell I was very uncomfortable in this scene. I just want peace. I've been fussing with friends, men, which I thought were going to, which is out of line, going through my own battles and relationships, dealing with my own trauma. So basically, Sierra was like, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. I ain't asked to be in none of this. That's what Sierra was saying. And for Erica to bring it up on the show, don't surprise me, y'all, because Erica gonna get that check. Erica is about the scene. She's about the show. She's about the bonus. And at the end of the day, Sierra wants a reason to build up a case against Safari about how dirty the nigga he is. But Erica, the thing is, if he's that much of a dirty dog, girl, you gonna have to stop fucking him. Regardless of the dick being good, you got to stop fucking him. Point blank, period. That man left you for dead, hoe. Like Carisha said, my man. But your man left you for dead. So yeah, you guys, y'all drop down in the comments. Tell me what you think about the situation with Sierra and Erica Mena and Bambi and all that sort of stuff on Love and Hip Hop. This reunion should be very, 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 very telling and very good. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Let's see what else is on. Let's see. This is the neighborhood talk. Okay, y'all, let's get into Masika. So Masika, you guys, went on this show. His name is Sharp, and they get into a heated argument about Zeus. So y'all take a quick listen.
A blessing. And when I realized that my no was stronger than my yes, I became more powerful. So fuck no. I ain't doing no damn shit that's beneath me to try to educate the people that don't want to fucking learn. Because that's a waste of my time and energy when I have children to educate. And on my platforms, not for fighting, that's where I do it. I'm not going to the boxing ring and try to make people eat fucking vegan food.
Beneath you. That's why, and I get where your whole mixture is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying anybody's beneath me. I'm saying I'm not going into the lion's den dressed in meat. I'm not going somewhere I don't feel welcome.
Masika said it. She said it. Masika, her past, her history, we've known the type of what's the word I'm looking for? We've known the type of basically like resume that Masika has had. You know, she's been the Love and Hip Hop, you know, fighter, you know, quote unquote ratchet ghetto on the show. And she's trying to turn over a new leaf. And a lot of women, when they try to take the opportunity to elevate, the men don't be wanting it to happen. The men, as much as they tell women, oh, take accountability, elevate, you need to do better, they really don't want that. They really don't want the elevation of women. Here it is, this man, you know exactly what Zeus is about. You trying to say like, oh, you know, Zeus, it's a platform, you know, to try to educate, and you know, it's a platform to do outreach. No, it's not. Zeus is where hoes get drunk, fight, scream, and yell, and try not to get community service. Like that's what Zeus Network is. You wanted to try to reverse psychology her into joining the show like that, like she said. What do I look like going on the show where they're not even trying to listen, where they're not even trying to do better? The fact that she's Masika alone would have half of those girls gunning for her just because of her name. They're not really gonna want to sit down and listen to Masika. So no, sir, you not finna play me. Sharp really tried to play Masika. He really, really did. Like, oh, see, this is why you belong on the show, because this is the type of energy you bring. You know, that's why I said you'd be great for the show. Kind of find out, y'all, he was an ex-pimp. I ain't looked into Mr. Sharp yet, but y'all, allegedly he's an ex-pimp. So I might need to look into it and Google Mr. Sharp, what his past history is, because, you know, men with mics has become the new thing. The men is getting on the mics and they is talking about women left, right, up, and down. And it's getting exhausting. Y'all have women come on and sit there and try to find ways to embarrass them. But I'm glad Masika ate his ass up. Ate his ass up. Okay? He needed it. He needed it. He needed it. Point blank period, he needed it. Masika, if you're trying to get somewhere in educating individuals and, you know, trying to bring elevation, everybody knows Zeus Network at the end of the day is not where you do it. These hoes is just getting off probation on Zeus Network. Then, of course, Natalie had to say something. Natalie, shut up. I get it, your chin and got you a Nicki Minaj verse, but at the end of the day, like, your crimson chin ass needs to sit over there in the corner, because Masika wasn't even really trying to address you. She was addressing the situation. Natalie always looks for a reason to beef with women. There are certain women out there where you know they just look for reasons to beef with women. That's how they get off. They just want to fight. They want to get their anger out. They just want a reason to beef with women. That's the only word. Like that's literally all it is. They look for reasons to try to fight with women, get men's attention. And it's detrimental, honestly. It really, really is. I'm just so glad Masika did not fold. She stood her ground and she let homie know, like, you and your aggressive, you know, smoker's tone is not going to make me back down. Woo! All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, so that's the neighborhood talk. Let's see. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this Michael O'Hara situation. Y'all heard about it. Y'all seen the movie The Blind Side. The Blind Side, you know, is actually a very good movie. People try to put my girl Sandra Bullock into it. Y'all need to leave Sandra Bullock alone. She Her name Bennett, she ain't in it, okay? This ain't Sandra Bullock mess to clean up, all right? So basically, I'm gonna read it. This from the Neighborhood Talk. The Tui family admits to having Michael O'Hare sign conservatorship, but claims it was for his benefit. Also accused Michael of attempting to shake them for $15 million before court filing. It basically they were saying like it was all a lie. So let me go down and read what they said. Let's see. It says that the Tuohys allegedly tricked him into signing conservatorship, giving them the rights to make the enriching deals with his name. We also revealed that the Tuohy family technically never adopted him in legal terms because basically the paper that they gave him and told him, they were like, oh, we're going to adopt you. Now, if he was adopted, that would have given him, rights to the film, the money, because he was adopted, technically a part of the family. But what they said was they really made him sign a conservatorship, which basically allows them to be and remains in control of, any type of the name, finances, anything dealing with him. It left basically like the authorization in their hands. So let's see. It says oh, okay. So the Tuohy's family attorney said this is not the first time O'Hare has done this because he basically came to them like, pay up. All right. In fact, it says the lawyer claims that O'Hare threatened them, saying that if they didn't provide them with an 8-figure check, that he would plant a negative story about them in the press. The lawyer also cleared up conservatorship allegations, stating that the Tuohy's never tricked him into signing anything. The conservatorship was established to assist Mr. O'Hare's needs, ranging from getting him health insurance and obtaining a driver's license to helping him with college admissions. Should Mr. O'Hare wish to terminate the conservatorship, either now or at any time in the future, the Tuohy's will never oppose it in any way. Now, the Tuohy's, y'all's looking a little shady boots now. When it comes to white families adopting black kids, we do also got, you don't want to say it's a bad thing, but you definitely do kind of look at them with your good eye, as I like to say, I got my good eye on you because at the end of the day, the white folks, they want to be invited to the cookout. They really do. They see black culture and they want to be invited to the cookout, point blank, period. So they say they see this black boy who, is kind of, in need a little bit. And they see he was catching, some notoriety as far as football goes. So, why not bring this kid along? And what I think happened was he went to them because they're saying that O'Hare came to them basically saying, like, write me a check or I'm going to go to the news. And I feel like that's like giving them the opera. I feel like that's not wrong. Okay, y'all made all this money because the Blind Side did numbers in the box office. Hundreds of millions. So write me a piece, 15 mil, or I'm letting the people know that you really out here shiesty. The good all-American Christian white family who did wonders adopting this black kid who was in need. Yeah, we know the story that's going around. What you say, Lex? You said took advantage of him for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Took advantage of him. I ain't mad at him. Not a one iota lick. Get your money, make them pay up, and get you some royalties in the movie too. Get you some royalties and get your check. The two of you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Just ought to be ashamed of yourself. Taking advantage of a black boy like that. All he's asking is for his piece of the pie. Because if it wasn't for him, there would be no story. They acting like they just are the stories of a random boy, or like the story is just about them. It's not. He deserves a piece of the pie. Y'all tried to be greedy and take the whole thing. Nah, bitch, like, give me my piece. Pay up. Pay up. I'm not mad at him. A lot of people was joking saying that his black wife made him make sure to go, nah, and go get your piece. Go get your piece. And a lot of people say, like, oh, why now? Why now? So he basically didn't know until he had a lawyer look into it. And because this was back in 20, I think they said 18, I think, that they looked into everything. And then like it came out now that finally it was a conservatorship. So yeah, Michael O'Hare, I hope you get your money, make these heifers pay up, and the Tui family, make sure he gets a piece of the pie. Okay, that's all I want, just a little sliver, a little slice. Okay, I like a good apple pie. Matter of fact, I love a good cobbler with a crumble on top. You're gonna give me a piece of something, is what I'm saying. For I really sue y'all and take you for more. Because he really could. So yeah, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Tiffany, bitch. Have y'all heard about Tiffany Haddish and her madness talking about she wants to produce a show about successful women dating homeless men? They already do that, Tiffany. They already do that. We already got women out here taking care of homosexuals, homeless men, bouncing from couch to couch, just dropping zick off, just broke man dick off so they have a place to stay. So let me read. It says on the Neighborhood Talk, she was inspired to produce the show because she once experienced homelessness. I experienced homelessness myself and found that there was a stigma on it that I don't think should be there. Everyone deserves to be loved. Everyone deserves to have someone supporting them and caring for them. Yes, very much true. But at the end of the day, shit costs money. Niggas really piss me off when they're like, oh, women, y'all gold diggers. No, shit costs money. And if we know that one of the main reasons people get divorces for finance is because of finances, why am I putting myself in a predicament to make that worse? When we have kids, that costs money. Kids ain't cheap. Diapers, clothes, bottles, toys. And I'm supposed to get with a homeless man and build him up because he got potential. Oh, he got potential. If he had potential, he would figure out a way not to be up off these streets, because that's the first thing that needs to be handled. Before you can even try to figure out being with me in my life, you need to try to figure out yours. Tiffany, I hate this idea because we already are having the dating the bus driver debates. Women are supposed to, be successful and date the bus driver. There's something I learned. Simply put, here's how I quantify it. Nothing reminds a man more of what he doesn't have than seeing what a woman does have. Let me slow that down again. Nothing reminds a man more of what he doesn't have than seeing what a woman does have. When you see a woman with car, a job, a career, a home, that makes you look at yourself like, because men are told that women aren't to have anything, that they have to depend on a man. So if she has it, if a woman has all these things, it's hard for a woman to be in a relationship with a man who don't have these things. Because at the end of the day, broke men ain't nice. Broke men aren't uplifting. They're insecure. They become narcissists. Well, they really are some of them. They broke narcissists. But the idea of, oh, I gotta uplift this man, and when he's not doing his job, I'm supposed to fit into the delusion of lifting him up when he don't got nothing to the table. No, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not getting with these broke niggas and then, lifting them up as if they did something and feeling their ego, making them, as they say, it's a woman's job to make the man feel like a man. No, that's not my job. You need to feel like a man without me. I shouldn't have to diminish myself to make you feel better. And that's constantly what we're doing. And that's what's going to happen, Miss Tiffany Haddish, when these women who are successful start dating these homeless men. It's going to be up to them to make that man not feel homeless. But no, I'm not going to do it. Not on duty, not on duty. Sorry, I'm a little dehydrated. I'm trying to do better with my water intake. Okay? I need to do better with my water intake. So let's go ahead and move on. Tiffany Haddish, girl, you can kick rocks with open-toe shoes. I guess our relationship with Common did a number on you, because what the actual are you thinking doing something like that? I cannot believe it. So let's go on. Let's go on. Did y'all hear that Sierra was pregnant again? I know Future pissed. Ooh, really quick, the last thing on neighborhood talk before I go to the shade room. Martell, point blank period, he should have paid. Point blank period, he should have paid. You invited everybody out. That's your woman. That's allegedly your woman. You should have paid. But for those who don't watch Love Marriage Huntsville, you would know that this nigga ain't got no money. He be bumming it up and making his way over to the baby mama house, low key to live. It really is tragic for you, Martell. You out here living like Scrappy. Left your woman and now you broke and destitute. The woman always usually figure it out, but now here it is, the man, Scrappy, you homeless, you either staying with your mama or in the car or the hotel, you said. And Martell, he done filed bankruptcy allegedly. But we know you got 5 kids to take care of. So dropping $1,500 on a dinner in Nobu might not have been something that's well in his doing. But Martell, you thought you was gonna come over here to Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's deemed a higher show or a higher elevation than being on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So he thought he was gonna make the Huntsville crew look stupid. He thought he was gonna make the Huntsville crew feel diminished, feel lower than. But the problem is, Martell, when you want to go mess with the upper echelon, your pockets gotta match. If you want to mess with the upper echelon, your pockets gotta match. Because we done seen you a whole bunch of times. Lex, that's a good one. Let me put that up. Chateau, he can't pay. Chateau, she can't pay. And then saying y'all in the after show talking about Ross offered to pay. There ain't even no back and forth on this. Martell, you should have paid. Martell knows he should have paid. But cash out, You know good and well you should have paid. Martell knows he should have paid. There ain't even no argument on this at all. At all. Martell knows deep down. Sheree knows he should have paid, but she didn't want to. She didn't want to accept it. Sheree knows Martell should have paid, but what she does is she overtalks people when they have the truth, when they're valid. There's no other story to it. I know Melody over there laughing. I know Melody over there laughing down Boots in Huntsville. Because you can't handle your money. You can't handle your shit in Atlanta. I mean, in Huntsville. So you're definitely not going to be able to handle your business in Atlanta over there on Real Housewives. Martell is just trash. Ugh. Let's move on, you guys. Let's see what's on the baller alert. Let's see. So, y'all, Keke Palmer, let's get into the last story, y'all. So, Keke Palmer, y'all. So y'all know what happened. She went to the concert with Usher, right? Usher was looking at that ass. Okay, he was looking at that ass. And homie got mad, posted on Instagram, tried to embarrass her, but actually ended up embarrassing himself. Because nigga, you gotta remember you moved into Keke's house, right? Keke's the one with the money here, right? Right. Keke's the one that's handling, you know, you want to talk about standards and everything. But you got Keke that's holding down the fort. So Darius, you want to talk about, oh, she's a mother. She's out here dressed that way. First of all, y'all be getting with a girl who look a certain way, but then the minute she becomes your girlfriend, your wife, you want her to change. No, how you met her at the beginning is how she's going to be after the ring, after the marriage. It ain't just going to change. Now all of a sudden you want to put restrictions on her. But you thought, because what happens is Darius probably been seeing a lot of clips, you know, there's a lot of those, you know, red pill men out there who say, oh, you know, respect the man. Oh, you know, like the baby mamas, the single mamas, all that type of stuff. So if you felt some type of way, why didn't you wait till she got home? Why didn't you text her? Why didn't you wait to, you know, call her that night? But no, you wanted to embarrass her. You wanted people to go after her because you thought, because that's what you see on Instagram, all these clips of men talking about women being, oh, you need to dress a certain way when you a baby mama. You know, you got to respect your man. But bro, you just a house, you a house boy toy. At this point, you's a maid. At this point, like, you is the assistant. You want to talk about standards, but you a baby daddy that's not even like working for Keke to be his wife. You put a baby in her, that's it. And of course, this ends up turning into the conversation. People like, oh my God, you're glorifying baby mamas. You're glorifying single motherhood. Y'all glorifying single mamas, breaking up Black families. No, that's not what we're doing. That's what y'all are trying to manipulate it and turn it into. What we're trying to glorify is not tolerating bitch ass nigga behavior. We shouldn't allow the idea of being a single mother scare you into being in a relationship with a man who isn't worth it. Single motherhood is no longer scary to women. That's what y'all try to threaten them with. Oh, you're gonna be alone. Oh, you gonna be a single mama. What man wants a single mama? But at the end of the day, like, I gotta worry about me. I gotta worry about what type of mother this is gonna make me, dealing with men who are constantly working on women's mental health, and not in a good way at all. Y'all don't uplift women. Y'all don't make sure women's mental health is okay. Because y'all damn sure don't check on y'all's mental health. Y'all don't lift women up. So as a woman who's in a relationship with a man who may be a narcissist or abusive, or, you know, toxic, like isn't doing what he needs to be doing, that y'all aren't gonna scare women into being with men who don't bring the best out of them on account of being a single mother. So you know what? Let me go do this on my own, because you're not adding to the situation. There really is nothing left to be said about it. Like, for real, for real. Because these niggas is out here, y'all really is doing nothing. Y'all not mirroring women, but then telling women, you know, oh, don't be out here just giving it up. But y'all aren't mirroring women. Y'all would rather put a baby in her than marry her. But Keke's supposed to offer you the level of respect as a wife when you ain't even made her one. Get out of here, bro. Like, he really had the nerve. Really had the nerve. And you thought people was going to jump on her because that's what you used to seeing these men dog women out, talking about, oh, you supposed to dress a certain type of way, respect your husband when you out here in these streets. Yeah, like, okay, if you're with a man, you dress a certain way just because you know, if you do want to show that respect to him, that's okay. But also not allowing it to take away your individuality, your free will in the situation. You got free will. These niggas just be out here just finding any reason to keep women in shitty situations. It is, y'all are constantly telling women, take accountability, take accountability. Y'all need to acknowledge the fact that, oh, you know, in these situations, y'all allow men to do this and that. That's what it always is. Oh, women, y'all got to take accountability for allowing men to do it. And so, okay, since we're allowing, okay, we're going to pull ourselves out the equation then. That's why more women are okay being single. Because at the end of the day, it's either I need a good man or not one at all. I don't just need I just don't need to have a man. Niggas is not hot commodities. Like, that's it for women. It's either a good man or no man at all. It's plenty of men out here, but ain't none of them truly good men. Men with integrity, character, morality, who are trying to do better with their emotional intelligence. Loyal, not cheaters. All of those things, men ain't out there like that. Never have been, never will be. Darius, they talking about they can be good co-parents. Let me see. What was it? Let's see. This is baller alert. Okay, that's baller alert. Let's go to its own site. Let me see if I saw it on its own site. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. On It's On Site, it says that Darius Jackson has moved on from the relationship with Keke Palmer following the viral controversy surrounding Keke's outfit during the Usher concert. And it says basically, he said that Keke's baby daddy says he's focusing on his acting career and would like to move forward. You don't have to be in the same household to be good parents. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Just because it is a fatherless home doesn't mean it needs to be a fatherless child. Yes, we may not be in the same home, but what does that got to do with you raising your kid? Immediately, the fact that the idea that once a woman leaves a man, that the child no longer has a father is the problem. And that's not on the woman, that's on the man. For real, for real. Y'all want to always find a way to blame the woman for a man not being in the child's life, but it's on him to do that. Co-parenting is all about making sure like you're the best individual person for your child and showing them what it means to be a good human in a happy and healthy position. But you niggas y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want to be better fathers. Y'all don't want to be better husbands. But yet at the same time, y'all want to acknowledge how, oh, children need fathers in their lives. But y'all aren't being in their lives. See, when it's not as easy as coming home, but it's easy for some dudes because to being a father means, oh, I just got to come home after going to work. I just got to come home. The kids will be there bouncing on my lap for a couple of seconds. Then, I go grab my beer and go down to the man cave and let my woman handle the kids. After that, you dudes out here is trash dads, trash husbands, trash boyfriends, and yet it's always still gonna be women's faults. It's just crazy. But yeah, you guys, Keke Palmer, she was in the Usher music video. She's not letting it stop her bag. Darius, you really effed up, my boy. You really effed up for real, for real. But that has been this live. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you missed it, catch the playback. Everything is crazy. Keke, I just hope she keep moving on. Keke's a hot commodity. Don't get it twisted, Darius. Like, you think Keke gonna have her future moment, okay? She gonna find another man that's gonna want her and is gonna treat her well. Period. Y'all not scaring women anymore with this single mother idea. Y'all not scaring women no more into staying with dudes who are mentally and emotionally abusive. Because more than anything, that's what y'all are to women. Men, y'all manipulate them knowing good and goddamn well that you don't want them, or, when you lose control of them, the only way to do that is to manipulate them. So yeah, you guys, the system is flawed and we're going to fix that bitch, okay? Point blank, period. But your girl needs to go get something to eat. I'm starving. I ain't all goddamn day. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all catch the playback. Drop down in the comments and y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like if you were Sierra, would you have told Erica right away? In the case of the Michael O'Hare, do y'all believe that the family should pay him when it comes to the movie rights or like the movie revenue? When it comes to Keke, do you guys believe that her and Darius, you know what, even if Keke and Darius are together behind the scenes and they're just saying this for publicity, I really hope they are working on it though. Like, go to therapy, like fix it. Don't just sit like in the mess. Like, I really feel like therapy would be a good thing for them. Because he clearly needs it. But yeah, you guys, what y'all think about Keke being in the Usher video? She was in the Usher video. She coming through, y'all. She coming through. And do you guys feel like that that they would ever get back together, you guys? But yeah, I will catch you guys next time.